Hey, what's up, guys? It's Saturday morning. Actually, it's Saturday afternoon. Today, we're gonna go over Aion. I'm gonna go over it in a couple stages. Uh, what they are, who created it, go over the graphical properties, all the setting options for you, so you can understand what's available to you and what the best settings for the majority of people will be. After that, we'll get into server selection and character creation, and followed by just some gameplay and instructions on how to play this particular MMO. A lot of people don't play MMOs because, well, I guess there's probably a lot of reasons, but overall their complexity, so many different buttons, so many abilities. There's a lot to it. And at the same time, there's really not, if you have the right tools, that is. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and we'll load this up and get started. There we go. And we're on our way. Now, this is an NC Soft game. It's got a huge Asian player base. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, honestly, if you go in with a couple buddies and you just play around, what's the difference, right? These guys also have Lineage 2, if you're familiar with that title, and they're also going to be releasing Wildstar. And that's a very anticipated title. It's supposed to be out pretty soon. The beta is on right now. I'm hoping to be part of it. Would be very nice. I'd like to experience what they've done since Aion, and as well what they've been able to incorporate from other MMOs that have been released since. Alright, now the game does take a bit to load, as you just saw. Here we go. Now, I love the intro music to this. I'll just give you a couple seconds here. It's got a nice little oh no. What did I do? Okay. I don't know, not many not many MMOs have like a nice little riff, but you can tell it's Asian, right? Because they have the classical and then they incorporate the metal. The metal. Anyways, so this is the screen. They got an announcement thing. This is a free-to-play game, so you can just go to their website, sign up, and just do what you need to do to get an account. Let me turn this back down now, so we don't need to like really hear the music. All right, we're gonna go over the options real, timely fashion. Hope you can see that. I have mine in Windows full screen mode, because I'm multi-monitor and I like to be able to go back and forth. You got windowed full screen and windowed full screen. Resolution settings, I got mine at 1920 by 1200, but it goes as far back as 800 by 600. So I mean, really, there's a lot of options for a lot of people. The graphics engine, they got, default. I don't really understand. It's very limited, but I got a reasonably high-end video card, so I choose high quality. If you operate an older system, a fixed FPS might be a better option for you, but there are several other options that you can turn off or turn down to improve the quality of the game. Advanced. Here's some of the options I was just talking about. The texture detail. If you're not into, the aesthetics of a game, or that doesn't concern you, you can turn that right down, and that'll improve the frame rate of your game, resulting in a better experience. Object range, I find that always important. I like to be able to see further away, and instead of just fog of war where you can only see a certain distance. And then you don't know what's coming, so there might be like a big monster or an enemy player coming to attack you. If you can't see far enough, you never have a chance. Terrain range, same thing as object range. Background detail, that's the same thing as texture detail. And if you want, don't really care how nice your trees look, turn that down. Grass effects, shadows, water effects, same thing. Turn those right down if you don't really care about how the graphics are going to look. Shader quality, this is how nice your shadows look. If they're going to accurately represent what the object looks like in a shadow, or just have, you know, a nice simple, you know, oblong shaped shadow, or depending on what it is, right? It could just be, if you turn it right down, it might just be a circle, who knows. Effects quality, probably for, you know, your abilities and things. High quality background, a lot of these, they're very self-explanatory. If you don't know, you can just turn them all off. Like I said, if you're up there with your system, you got a newer system, don't be afraid to turn these up. I don't know what this is. That's new. Outline correction. Lighting effects. I find those to really give you the depth of the atmosphere of the game. The lighting and the shadows really do it for me, as opposed to the textures. Textures are important, but how well the colors are displayed because of the shadows and the lighting, that really sets it off for me. This is a new one. Distance focus effects. I've never seen this in another MMO, so I'm anxious to see what it'll do. High quality weather effects. I mean, that should be self-explanatory. Full screen skill effects. Not sure. Sunlight effects. That's self-explanatory. Bloom effect. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Don't have all the answers, but I will probably turn that on and off during the game so I can see what it might do. Miscellaneous. I don't really want to see what my frames per seconds are. I'm sure that I can just turn that off if I'm in a certain area and I'm experiencing lag. Then I can see what my frames are, and maybe I can isolate what the problem might be. Vertical sync. I don't like to put that on. Not because of performance issues, just because I multitask a lot and I don't want to encounter any problems. Level of detail. That's, I guess, for, you know, other people in the game, how well they appear to your character, or you, sorry. Weather, that's cool. Character detail. Auto, high, medium. I just go high. Display specs for self group, force, all. I just put all. You know, you could put none. Again, if you encounter problems, you know, that would be one of the things that you turn off all the effects for. You could turn off weather, a level of detail. It even gives you tool tips. You know, turning this on will improve game performance. So, I don't want that then. I want that off. Disable to. What is this? Trying to make it look bad for me? Oh. Alright, anyways. Alright, we're getting. That was Misk. Alright, I'm gonna go check this now. Oh, look at it. Oh. No, I want those on. Alright, sound. Sound's another killer, okay, for your computer. It really is. Let's go here. Loop BGM. You know, maybe we'll just put that on for the sake of everything for now. That's cool. I didn't know they did this. I'll leave that alone for now because I want to see what it is, but it just appears to be some options for when you go into combat or out of combat, and if it's just going to keep playing the song. So, master volume. I'll just turn this down a little bit. Okay, they don't really have any settings as to the quality of the sound it's putting out, so this might not be such a big deal in this game. I know that in other games you can disable the 3D sound, or 3D whatever, jeez, just the ability for it to like emulate a 3D environment. You can turn those kind of settings off, but this doesn't have anything like that, which is neat. So I'm just gonna apply and OK, and that's pretty much it for the options. If you need any more information on that, just rewatch the video or send me a message, and I will do my best to try and help you get the best for what you are running with. Alright, I'm going to cut this off, and we're going to get into the account and choosing our side and character creation. See you shortly.